Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a monthly horoscope for the month of April 2020. And this is for you coming from Libra. First, let me show you my email address. This is for you coming from Libra. This is my email address. And if you need to have a 90-minute session based on your date of birth, your time of birth, looking at your palms, then send me that email, and I'll be able to formulate your personal lucky lottery numbers based on your date of birth, time of birth, looking at your palms, and show you how to reach the supernatural energy and a lot of other information. We'll talk about that later. The first 15 days of April, for you coming from Libra, are going to be very difficult. Everything you try to do bounces back at you. So say less and do less. You seem to be at the wrong place at the right time or a right place at the wrong time. It doesn't work continuously. Control your temperament. Don't show your temper. Where you have a job, your job will be very insecure. You can lose it very quickly. Make sure that you follow rules and regulations set out by your bosses or your managers. Tell yourself anything that can go wrong very easily will in the first 15 days. So you cannot afford to take any kind of risk at all. Things are going to be very tough, a mountain to climb. And so you have 15 days which are very troublesome where job and insecurity is seen. Even applying for a new one, you won't get anywhere. Where business is concerned and finances are concerned, the temperature is very high, meaning that whatever you do just doesn't work. You'll have to sweat for everything you do. So if you have a business, tell yourself to lie low in the first 15 days of April. Nothing very much is going to help you. And you'll have the trouble of getting any new businesses. And even if you get any, I suspect they're going to be more problematic. So consolidate, which means hold on to your businesses that you have. That would be much better for you. So business and finances very weak in the first 15 days of April. If you find a new romance in the first 15 days of April, be careful, it's going to be a very troublesome one. A very troubled person is trying to make the contact with you in the first 15 days. You don't want to inherit a romance that's already so troubled. So keep it, put your arm out and keep the person at arm's length. No harm being friendly, but nothing more than that. If you have an ongoing romance, it's going to be pretty troublesome. And you're going to have difficulties in keeping your wits about you, how to make yourself lucky and happy. So the ongoing romance, as far as you are concerned, you are listening to me. Don't use words which are rough. Don't have an action which is too severe. Take the soft approach. You'll be able to keep your ongoing romance happy enough. And if it's your romance partner who's making problems, well, tell yourself you've heard it from Andy to just calm down would be better. If you have if you have an ongoing romance, like I said, try to not upset the plans made by the romance partner because suddenly things can turn against you. If you are married, tell yourself the marriage can have severe difficulties of all kinds. It's the first 15 days where explosion in marriage can take place. Differences of opinion may be difficult to heal later on. So since you are listening to me and if your marriage partner is behaving in an aggressive way, just take it easy. Just lie low. Don't retaliate. Let the first 15 days pass. Now I'm going to talk to you about your last 15 days. And for you coming from Libra, it's going to be a much more harmonious period. So your job areas are going to be more serene and more supportive and more comfortable. Looking for a new job, chances are going to be better in the last 15 days. And the ability to secure your ongoing job will be easier as well. If you are in business in the last 15 days, you will have opportunities approaching you. Should you take them? I would say yes. I see enough good planets there to give you that support and that inclination to do well. So if you are in business, chase for the new businesses you want and also be responsive to whatever businesses you have. The progress is ongoing in the last 15 days of April. If you find a new romance, tell yourself it's going to be a much luckier one. And if you have an ongoing romance, things are going to improve a lot between you and your romance partner. Harmony is seen with a new romance partner. Harmony is seen with the continuing romance partner that you already have. So happiness is building up. Security is there. If you are married, you tell yourself there can be differences of opinion and there can be differences of outlook. Well, it's you listening to me, and I'm going to tell you that your marriage is going to become very secure and very responsive in a good way. So don't come up with ideas and statements which might be upsetting. So take the soft approach, use words which are kind, and you'll find that your marriage will do pretty well in the last 15 days of April. Now I'm going to read to you, you coming from Libra, your lucky ages. And your lucky ages are going to be, if you happen to be the ages of 17 or 26 or 35 or 44 or 53 or 62 or 71 or 80. You're going to be one very lucky person. Everything you say and do in any department in life, even going to the casino, going to be very lucky. And so you're the chosen one. And if you're not of these ages which I've mentioned, you should have a 90-minute session with me to know your next 9 years based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. I'll talk to you more about that later. Now about your lucky dates. Your lucky dates, DATES, are going to be the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, and the 31st. 4th, 13th, 22nd, and 31st. Very lucky morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime. Use it to whatever you want to improve your life in. Your lucky colors to wear would be light blue. Wear plenty of light blue. You'll have the comfort of good planets visiting you and making you lucky in the month of April. And regarding direction energy, I would like you to face southwest. Southwest will be a group of planets which will give you all the advice and all the support and all the good luck streaming into you. So face southwest to make your dreams come true, to wish for whatever you want. If you're at the casino, try to face southwest as much as you can, and you'll become lucky. Now this 90-minute session. So this 90 minutes, which will cost you USD $50. And I'll be able to formulate for you your lucky lottery numbers. It's a system, and I'll teach you that, how to formulate your own personal lucky lottery numbers. And I will show you how to reach that supernatural energy within you so that you can be guided, and how you can be better than the rest in the next 9 years. I'll teach you that as well. People who have become so powerful and so famous and so rich and so adored by people, they have been able to connect to this inner self. You can call it the guide, you can call it the soul, you can call it the spirit. Once you make that connection, you'll be a very special person. That aura of yours will start to shine. And I will also show you how to benefit from their lucky colors and lucky gemstones and lucky days and lucky directions. A lot of information to give you. So send me that email and I'll show it to you once more in case you missed it in the earlier part of the program. And everything done for you will be based on 3 things: your palms, which are very important for me to read, and your date of birth and your time of birth. So send me that email and let's get on with it so that you can be a special person in this world. Until then, I wish you the good month of April. Thank you and goodbye.